Author Robert Landori introduces his second novel, Havana Harvest, and he's going to be doing his book signing this coming Saturday at the Book Nook, which is located at the Galleria Plaza.
Right.
Good morning and welcome.
And a very good morning to you, too.
You're a familiar face to a lot of people on the island, as a matter of fact, because you lived here at one time.
I did indeed, but that was in ancient times, before your father was born.
You think so?
Oh, yeah, I'm talking about 1974,
Wow.
75, 76. Big changes.
Okay.
Very lovely place. Same people.
I know, there have been a lot of changes in Cayman, and now you're back. You have the second novel of your book. Tell us a little bit about your book.
Well, this book is about a Cuban general that Fidel Castro had assassinated, if you want to look at it that way. In fact, he tried him, and he had him shot. His name was Arnaldo Ochoa. In my particular book, this is a fictionalized version of the life of Arnaldo Ochoa. This guy is the hero. He doesn't know whom he's really working for because everybody is keeping it away from him. He doesn't know whether he's working for the CIA or the Medellin cartel, or whether he's working for Fidel Castro himself, who's supposed to know about the drug business in Cuba. This is what the book is really about. And at the Book Nook, you're going to find out that I will be slaving away from 11 o'clock in the morning till about 3 in the afternoon trying to peddle my book. At the Book Nook. At
the Book Nook, and of course everyone's invited to come out and purchase the book and have you sign it. What inspired you to start writing books?
A woman.
A woman?
Yes.
Well, a woman can make a man do a lot of things.
Well, this particular woman was the secretary of Raul Castro, who is now the president of Cuba. And she found out about this general who she thought was being maltreated, and she gave me a book about this execution. And I was so incensed by it that I decided to fictionalize it and make it sort of go right, because that man had a very bad time of it.
Does this book have any connections to the Cayman Islands? Is the Cayman Islands mentioned in it?
Are you kidding? Are you kidding? This book it starts in the Cayman Islands and it finishes in the Cayman Islands.
Is that a
this
good
book
thing?
has Oral Roberts Airport in it. It has the waterfront in it. It has an awful lot about Cuba. Of course, Cuba and Cayman in it.
All right, and why did you decide to I guess, bring Cayman into this book along with what you're talking about, which is Cuba?
Because what happened was really connected intimately with an organization that was called, I don't know, the BCCI. Do you remember that? No, it was a bank here. The Bank of Credit and Commerce that went kaput. The whole thing started here, you know, because all the drug money was here. And I wanted to reflect everything that was connected to this particular story. It's a very interesting, a very exciting story, and unfortunately, at times, a very sad story.
Okay. And why did you decide to come back to the Cayman Islands to, I guess, pretty much do a book signing and launch it to the people of the Cayman Islands?
Because I love Cayman, and I wanted an excuse to come back. I mean, I travel all over the world, and this is not exactly on the way to the office.
Right.
But I decided, hey, I have an opportunity to do this. It made sense. I decided to come back here to see what was happening. Man, it's changed.
It has changed, but it's a beautiful place. It's paradise, isn't it?
It is a beautiful place.
I know.
It is paradise. And I wish the buildings weren't 7 kilometers high.
But it is what it is, and we can't change that right about now.
That's right, but it's done. I don't know how you manage the water, though, because you don't have any. You have to pump it and make it, no?
That's a whole other story. Whole other story. Okay, so let's remind our viewers this morning where you're going to be doing the book signing.
Definitely
and the time.
at the Book Nook.
Book Nook?
Yeah, it's a Nook book. I mean, the Book Nook.
What's the time?
From 11 o'clock in the morning till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I want to see all of you there, every one of you. You don't have to buy the book, but if you do buy it, I'll sign it.
All right.